Mm-hmm. She runs your card through. She tells you it will be charged to you.
Mm-hmm.
In not too long, the doctor shows up. Well, the nurse shows up. They take you off. They make you strip down. They put a ridiculous paper gown on you.
Mm-hmm.
The nurses poke and prod you. And then later, the doctor comes and pokes and prods you. Give me a con, health, endurance type roll. They run tests.
By half.
This is the healthiest liver I've ever seen. We're not sure why it's giving you pains. How much pain? Can you describe it?
10, 11. 11.
We may have to do exploratory surgery, sir.
Ooh. Is there nothing you can try first?
No. They give you some pills you can take. Take these. Let us know if it helps.
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't, come back in a few days unless you die.
Yeah, thanks.
You end up mark off $400 for your doctor visit.
Cool.
Very important information. Did any of them look like Yana or Matt? Characters.
I want an amazing luck roll from Matt and one from Yana. Amazing luck rolls. Lower. Oh, sorry, Yana's plugging in. Yana, give me a luck roll. Lower is better for amaze balls.
About,
Okay.
let's say quarter.
No need, Yana, to make a roll. Matt, it shows like somebody who looks enough like you and enough like her and even the same height and shit walking together and just talking a little bit crazy in the background. You're like, damn, nobody would ever notice the switch. Quarter.
I don't have to be in this.
Can we do the scene where we follow them into the janitor closet?
Well, you could, but the problem is that Yana's not in here right now. I don't think you're good enough in disguise yourself as both people.
No, I'm saying the one where they're hiding in the closet and they grab them, they pull
Pull
them in,
in.
fight, and then when they come out, it's the same two people.
Yeah.
Two people just like walk out going, oh, they're kicking shit out of us. Okay, I make a note of them.
Okay.
Did he manage to read their name tags?
With his role, the guy's first name was Pat, O'Brien, and
And the other one's crazy psycho bitch.
Oh, just thank God there's not a crazy redhead there too.
With my next luck roll.
So that's that with that roll I
there's
need
a guy
the
with
crazy
orange
cycle
frizzy hair.
And the janitor.
in a straitjacket.
Yeah, it's the janitor. Yes, so all three people are in there because Alex Kinley's fucking luck rolls.
Wait,
are-
seriously?
Yeah, look at his fucking roll. He rolled a 14.
Luck of the average.
I'm gonna be this mop guy. I'm gonna mop up all the blood that's gonna get spilled.
This is going to be the
Oh boy.
best assassination ever.
Wow.
I'm not gonna leave. I'm just gonna sit there and just keep mopping blood while they're running away.
So, meanwhile, you guys will wait a few days and plot and scheme and
Yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
and research on the people.
cut to the Void's headquarters, and it shows like the big chief dude talking to a couple of guys, and he's like, "Have Kinley's people done anything?" And they're like, "No, sir. He's still alive. He's still breathing our air." He goes, "Very well. Continue on with the original plan." And they're like, "Yes, sir." And they go,
Uh-oh.
cut back to you guys.
Do not worry about their original plan. We have a more original plan than their original plan.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have reported us in at the sex cafe, but
Oh, from both Robert and Yana, please give me a sneak roll.
success.
Good.
Nothing special.
All up to Yana's roll then. Everything hinges on her shit roll.
Fuck.
So, Yana, you're running down the street with a couple of cops chasing you because Alex Kinley reported that you guys were harassing him. And they're yelling, "Stop, police!"
Let us be. We didn't do anything.
Stop running! Stop resisting arrest! Yells the cop.
I don't know why she keeps saying we. She's by herself. I made my roll.
Well, yeah, you're hiding. Yana, would you like to attract attention to him so he can run with you, or just run off by yourself?
I pointed him.
Right. So now, as I was saying, both of you are going to be running because the cops are like, "Yo, stop right there! It's the orange frizzy hair guy. See the orange hair sticking out of the gas mask." Both of you give me sprint rolls. Robert's so happy.
Success.
Giving Yana a card for that one. Yana, how's your running?
Bad.
Well, the cops are going to catch you.
Leaving her behind.
Yeah, he's going to basically, you're going to fall behind, and then unless you want to spend a hero or something, he's going to get away, and you're still going to jail.
Oh, we need to go to jail, though. Well,
Not like that. Not like that.
I don't think you're going to get the max security.
Well, she will.
Oh, yeah.
They'll have that shit locked down within a day, is my guess.
great plan.
I don't know if they have a separate men's and women's thing, though. That's the only problem there.
Yeah, I spent 1 plus. Fuck me.
She runs a little slower. One of her shoes comes off, and the ground is full of broken glass. And she's like, "Oh no!"
Yada. Okay, I will trade you a reroll.
Thank
Oh, there you
you.
go.
What do you got?
Yana, reduce your hand by 1, Yana, because you're 5 cards again, and then you can trade them.
Do it.
Do you want assistant reroll?
Oh,
Sure,
Discard one
why
of your
not?
cards. Discard one of your cards, also, Yana, because you're at 5.
Yeah, then you
Yeah.
get a reroll if you need it as well.
Oh shit! I just put it on right in
Okay.
front of your deck there.
Okay.
Street Samurai.
Keep in mind the only fixed points on the board, because if you move the board, the deck stays in the same place. The only fixed points are the green squiggle and the tomato truck.
I'm great runner.
Excellent. No problem. She's running at a crit. She runs past you, leaving you to the tender mercies of the cops. Now, I will do the police running roll to see if they catch and deal with you. They need a 30 or less because you'd made your running roll, and I'm just making it easy. Now, okay, you managed to lose the cops eventually. They give up after a couple blocks. It's like, fucking solicitors. And one of them just fires his gun in the air, let you know that, he's pissed. So you guys managed to get away from the Alex Kinley-inspired police involvement, and eventually you all meet up at a cafe, or actually at a bar, where you eventually find Alex after his kidney thing. Do you want to be popping the pills while drinking alcohol? It says on the bottle not to drink alcohol while using these pills, specifically in capital letters with a big skull for some reason.
I'm not a candy bitch.
All right. He's eating the pills like candy and drinking. Give me an alcohol drug tolerance roll there, Alex, not to just fall over off the chair. Yeah, he doesn't care what he fucking puts in his body.
All right.
So there you go.
How's your day?
It was fun.
Good.
How was your procedure?
Oh, it's tender.
Did you get any information?
Not really.
Okay.
However,
It's like getting a Yada briefing.
there's a doctor and nurse that looks just like me and Yana.
Okay.
And there's a janitor that looks just like you. I don't know how it's possible, but he looks just like
That
you.
poor man.
We can take their positions.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Right. Now for this, I'm going to go for meta rolls. I'm not going to break it down round by round because it's going to be a total like 2 weeks later on the day of the big hospital visit and stuff like that. So from each of you, you're going to get a choice between either fist, club, assuming non-lethal. If you want to kill them, you can choose different skills, fist, club, or grapple to get them, and then strength rolls to drag them off to hide them in a broom closet or whatever. and then a disguise roll. So those 3 rolls, and if you are not good at disguise, somebody who is good at disguise can do disguise roll for you as they make you look, because the janitor didn't have the twin dueling scars, for example.
We can fix that.
Yeah, it'd be like he'd have foundation and shit on his face and shit like that. But
I'm good. I'm good. I got this for myself
okay,
anyway.
so you're gonna do well first. Okay, first pick the combat thing that you will take out your target with, because you're all helping with each other's and shit. But this is just for how it goes. Holy Mother of God!
Oh no!
I make my fist. I know Matt didn't.
With the 96, it's not looking good. It's looking like his doctor will come out.
Nice.
Oh!
Yana just like her lady is like going to the bathroom and then shows like her sitting on the toilet, and Yana lowers herself from the roof and like fucking puts her in a chokehold and somehow retracts back through the roof.
I used my reroll and I got it by a lot.
Great. Okay. Yeah, you guys have all incapacitated your unsuspecting targets. And then the strength roll to drag them off somewhere convenient so you don't leave them there. If somebody fails their strength roll, somebody else can try for theirs.
I failed mine.
Somebody do one for Yana.
Yeah. I lift them both up.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay. And then disguise roll from everybody. Yes. If you don't have disguise, somebody else can do it.
I got disguise.
I don't have disguise, so please.
Yeah, I'll try and
I failed.
Okay.
I use my assistant reroll on Matt.
Keep in mind these. Yeah, there you go. Because these are meta rolls. It's a lot. It's like not doing it for each person or whatever.
All right, I will pause myself, I guess.
Okay.
How
I make my disguise.
The disguise roll? I mean,
big time. This is like other people not noticing you who are your coworkers and shit. So this is big. Each of these 3 rolls, because there's only 3 rolls that I'm asking for. Each one is a big deal.
Okay, so I have my disguise.
Right. She looks exactly like she looks like the old Mildred Baumgartner with the 100.
Sorry, I got mine, but I just can't seem to work on.
Yeah, if somebody else wants to,
can I help?
You can try again at -30. He's completely messed it up. Right now, she looks like a rodeo. She's back to the Mildred Baumgartner. Apparently, that is her default look.
One more.
The way she needs to look.
If you have a 73 or better, you're good. Or 73 or better.
Not at half. Christ.
Like I said, this. Everything has gone completely according to plan except this. If this gets blown,
one more
will be compromised.
Yeah.
Horribly compromised. You'll blow the entire operation. It's only
so I will just stay hidden.
One more.
Her lady went sick or something. Anyway.
He's really close. He's going to spend how many hero points are you down to there, Rob? You can do it.
Wow.
You
got 4 more chances at least. 3 more chances at least.
One more on my initial roll, but
don't do it. It's too.
Got it.
Oh,
there.
Alex fixed it.
Nice.
Alex fixed his own mistakes.
Hooray!
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, so after sucking a few random paws out of the people, okay, so
No, my kidney hurts.
Okay, so it cuts to gratuitous shots of like a lot of police guarding a van, and inside the Solomon Kane is like sitting there with the leg and arm manacles and stuff, just fucking looking with those big crazy eyes at the police and stuff. And
stop making lovey eyes.
What? Shut up.
So you guys are working away, and oddly enough, the janitor is the one who is closest right initially.
Mopping the
So-
floor. Mopping the floor.
Mopping the floor.
Flat lines.
And
In the background.
just a guy like levitating a couple.
I know, I would be using one of those.
No. It shows him pick it up and they charge and shocks and he drops it and runs off.
Who was it? John Hopkins teaching school?
Oh, this reminds me of the old St. John's medical thing from the old campaign.
Yeah.
So, right. Now, each of you give me a luck roll. Who gets the best? Or, yeah. Let's see what we get.
Matt just beat me.
I didn't make it at all.
Okay, so Matt did good. Rob did good. Yana did shit.
Mine's a hard.
Okay, you guys are you split up looking for them, or are you sticking together? How are you doing this?
We're kind of like, I would say we're sticking kind of as a group, but
Kind
also
of.
like you know, if he's cleaning, he'll clean into one room. I'll tend to check in another room type thing on a patient, that kind of thing. So we'll move along, stay somewhat close together, but kind of do the subtle checks in each room.
I think I'm kind of drawn to him, so I kind of like.
Oh my god. We are here to kill him. You don't understand that.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm really curious. And how are you transporting? I believe the biggest piece of gear you have is your cane. Are you, because your doctor didn't use? Nobody uses a walking cane in this hospital that isn't a patient. So how are you getting your cane around? Is my curious question.
I would probably just have it like tucked into my
You're gonna hide a walking cane under a coat, a lab coat type thing, right? I want a conceal holdout roll from hell. I want to be fucking impressed. Yeah, God, it's a fucking stick. It's a
Yeah, but if
3-foot
you
stick.
loop it over your shoulder and down, at least it's straight.
Well, you're not Igor. It's not like a 1.5 foot stick where you gotta crouch down to use it.
What if it was going to be that conspicuous? I would have bought it.
Okay, well, I'm just checking because, you know, I'm sure there's something else you could stab somebody to death with here somewhere, like needles full of God knows what, like the one Yana's
We
trying
don't
to
need
stab
a needle full of God knows what. We need to just needle full of air right to his neck.
Okay, so yeah, that's a good question. Is there any other preparation like needles full of air, for example, you'd like on you and ready to rock?
Well, we've had 2 weeks.
You've had 2 weeks to fucking plan. Let me know if anything's special.
I want to poison. I want to get some really nasty poison.
That's very possible. I mean,
if I'm dressed as a fucking doctor, there's nothing, you know, there's no reason why I can, like, have a reason to jab him with a needle. No reason. Take blood samples, whatever.
sure. Give me a luck roll for what? Because you don't have any special poisoning skill, do you?
I think I have pharmacy or
I've
something.
got chemistry.
Oh my God. Okay, well let's
I've got alchemy.
alchemy.
I take alchemy. I'm not kidding you. I've got writing skill.
Right.
I
I want to roll from each of you on those 3 skills.
So chemistry?
Chemistry from you, pharmacy
No.
from Yana. Okay, chemistry's down. Matt, alchemy. And Yana,
Yes.
give me your. Okay, yeah, Yana's got a good one.
I got my alchemy.
All right. Matt's like, leeches. We need leeches.
Yeah.
Shows him with a mortar and pestle grinding some shit up. He's dressed as like a medieval monk.
I did get my alchemy.
Here's a thought. Why don't I just
Exactly.
roll medicine?
Well, because you're trying to use drugs.
Okay.
Hold on. So the actual guy who's the doctor
Yeah.
is the fucking playing the janitor, and the guy who has no idea about doctoring is playing the doctor.
Yes.
And the guy who has the medical is going, we could just jab him in the neck with an empty syringe full of air and he'll die from it. I promise.
Well, the way I plan to do this is we're just going to try everything. He's going to get poisoned, he's going to get air, he's going to get everything.
This guy's gonna die so many times.
Until he dies.
Well, Yana's come up with some stuff that she feels will give the guy a heart attack.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Well, it's all going to go into him.
But-
I'm going to give him my leech concoction. I'm going to give him the fucking poison that Yana's made, and I'm going to give him the air that fucking
Well, you're not sure if Yana's poison is really, you're not sure because she's got it in the tube. She says it'll work, but she keeps sighing from time to time about this guy. So
give me all the benefits.
Yeah, so we'll do all three.
I'm a
just to be on the safe side.
I'm a doctor, damn it.
Okay, is there any other preparations that I should know about ahead of time?
The escape clause.
Okay, tell me about the escape clause.
Well, I think it's going to be as soon as those things are in them, it's going to take a bit of time to work.
Sure.
So
well, hopefully.
I will tend to do the checkup, and then at the very end, just like give them a couple of boosters or something, booster shots, do that, and then we need some kind of distraction, and then we slip off. Oh, we've done our job.
So what kind of distraction, like a party popper?
Code blue. Yes. Good, that's exactly what we need. We need something where, not me, demon box. Mildred, you need to get something that you have in your pocket.
Okay.
Like a bleeper or something. So have the bleeper go, press the button so it goes bleep, bleep, bleep. And then you take it out, look at it and go, oh, code blue in sector 3. And we will go running off.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's easy to set. You get a little box. The only problem is that it needs to be either the kind you push or you have to set a timer.
No, push. She can
Okay.
put her hand in her pocket.
Okay, great.
And she's standing there like nurse, just watching, or ready to assist me. And I'll be like, yes, sir, we have just give these last couple of boosters. As soon as I've given them the shots, Yana presses the button. She takes out and goes, Doctor, code blue. We are fucking right off, including the child.
You know you're gonna get fucked in this, Robert. You know no matter what happens, you're gonna get shot in the fucking back by fucking police.
You know the patient you're fucked if the janitor has to run to your code.
Robert,
once they've got him in the room, there's no need for a janitor anywhere near there, and they'll be escorting me away from it anyway. So whatever they're doing in that room is fine, because I just fucking walk back to where we've stashed the janitor, put them off in the room with him, and then I just walk away.
okay, so is there anything else? It sounds like you've got a plan. Good. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell me before the actual shit hits the fan?
I disable an alarm on one of the security doors leading to the outside.
Wow. Okay, I would like an electronic repair roll for that. Done. No problem. Any specific outside or just getting out of that building? This is
not near the main entrance, not near. Basically, a discrete exit that will lead us towards a parking lot where we have a vehicle stashed.
Okay, just normal parking lot, normal vehicle.
Yes.
What kind of vehicle would you like to have stashed?
A plumbing van.
Yeah.
A plumbing van.
Now, this is a good point, actually. We've been there for superimposing as these.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have like you're gonna actually have a week a week of hilarity working at the hospital, from which there will be many cut scenes in a blooper reel. Yeah. Where it's like, learning the mop, and it shows him knocking the bucket down the stairs and shit, going,
learning to doctor.
Shows him holding up something, and it's going.
The janitor's telling him, "Nope, that doesn't come out of the chest cavity. That stays in the chest cavity. Put it back, Alex."
And then learning the nurse, and it shows Yana with the bottle, and the patient's trying to talk, and she's like.
Well, I mean, wouldn't we have been privy then to, especially coming up to the day? I'm guessing it's quite a big thing when you've got like a prisoner of that status coming in. I mean, did they not have a planned room and foreign type stuff like that?
Well, give me a amazing luck roll, like luck at just. Fuck you. Fuck you. You are the doctor and nurse you're supposed to see, actually. So, yes, But according to the briefing, because they give you, like, you're sitting there with talking to Yana, and you're like, I wonder how we're going to get into doc. And the guy comes up and goes, doctor, for the prisoner that's coming in 2 more days, here's the itinerary and the security preparations and such. And then he goes off, and he's like, oh, doctor.
I know. Go Friday. Yes.
Well, I was going to say, the patient who came in with the severe flu died.
Go Friday?
Yes, doctor.
Okay.
Cut to the janitor pushing the friggin' corpse down the stairs. Oh, I'm supposed to use the elevator. Oh, okay.
Oh, elevator. Yeah. But okay, yeah, I forgot your character's an actual doctor. Yeah, working as a janitor for like a week is probably the most stressful thing ever, because you see all kinds of stupid moves going on, mostly from your own party.
Yep.
Yeah, you're trying to
can't fix that. I'll just scroll something on this thing inconspicuously to correct what Alex just did.
Right.
He's got too much blood in his veins.
Yeah.
No, there's no such thing as 200 cc's of alcohol fixing this.
Yeah, the only bad thing is that you do go through a metal detector when you come in. But if you really wanted to get clever, you could probably find a way to get weapons in here, but it adds to the risk. If you're going with the 3 needle strategy,
I'm hoping we don't need to even get into combat. It could.
Yeah. No. There won't be combat. There's not going to be any combat whatsoever.
Yeah.
We've planned it out. We've done our homework.
So you've got 3 needles and a nifty needle case that the doctor has some fancy word for, but you're like, needle case is easier. Why not call it needle case? And he's like, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, shut up. So,
pushing them up.
Boy, you pushed that up well.
Okay,
pushing them up, well away from where they are.
So the basically the security preparations, there will always be police like in the area, and like they're going to have at least one guy in the room at all times just to make sure that the doctor doesn't get attacked. And then there are going to be a couple guys outside, and then there's going to be more in the lobby, and there's going to be more at the transport, which will be in the emergency pull-up area. So there are many extra cops, plus, of course, the internal security guys, which are doing whatever the fuck they do. Okay? Does anybody have any questions before we start?
Where did we stash these people?
Well, it shows like the slow camera pan of the morgue. Oh, cryo unit. Shit. Give me a luck roll at full just to see if they have a cryo unit that you can stash. And well, all right. They're all in cryotic suspended animation type deals.
Well, at least we didn't kill them.
Right?
Yeah. We did not.
They've each been marked down as having some sort of severe disease that can't be solved right now. But, when a cure for those diseases is made, then hopefully they will be revived.
So they will never be revived.
Awkward. So, yeah, you don't lose any sanity because you didn't have to kill anybody.
Yeah.
Only a new leaf. Small clover leaf.
Cut
See,
to.
this is our new leaf we're turning over. We're not going to kill anybody.
Aw.
And it.
Poorly clever.
So, anyway, what happens then later is while you're hanging out in the hospital, the patient is arrived and he's getting prepped. So you two are getting ready to go in. He's mopping and shit. And that's when the alarms of the hospital start to go off, and you guys hear gunfire down distant
We
halls
forgot
and
about.
stuff.
I didn't forget about it. I assumed that was going to happen.
It sounds as though a bunch of bad shit is going down, and this is causing, because you were getting ready to go in, and then now the cops are all up in it, and they're getting ready to hustle off their prisoner because gunfire. lots of it coming this way. What do you do? He says, and then you hear an explosion from the opposite side.
Please come this way. We'll take you to a secure location.
The cops are like, we have to get him out of here. And they're bringing out the guy who's wearing like the wrist manacles and the leg manacles. And they've got their guns out. And there are 3 of them around him right now. And mopping the floor. And she's staying there going,
give the patient something to sedate him.
No, that's fine, doctor. That's fine. We've got this.
It'll be easier to transport.
No, he's fine, doctor. Stay back. We got this. And they're like hurrying him down a corridor. What do you guys do?
Follow, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Are you wanting to take your mop bucket? I mean, you just got clean water in it.
Mopping the floor. Watching everybody go away.
The police are needing to go by you, and they're trying to walk more carefully because the floor may be slippery.
If they are
seriously, they're walking right by me with the guy we're supposed to kill.
Yeah. Over the slippery floor that you're currently mopping. Well, it's the one on the way.
Can I roll a prestidigitation to see if I can? What would it take for me to just, basically pull out and just fucking like what? Doing away, shot in the arse or something.
That'd be really hard. I'd go for a prestidigitation at -30. If you can pull that off, that is the fucking lip. Yes.
To distract them.
Hold on before you roll, Matt. He may have a brilliant plan. Go on.
To distract them while I see him digging in his pocket for God knows what.
Yes.
I slip, fall, and attempt to trip 2 or 3 of the police officers as I'm falling.
Okay, I want a acting roll from you for a bit of buffoonery, and then a prestidigitation at full if he pulls his acting off.
Right.
Otherwise, the cops will just shoot him a couple times and step over the corpse, and away they go. These are
so you're saying a reroll is probably in order.
Asshole! They step over him.
I make my acting.
All right, and Matt, prestidigitation at full as one of the cops like body blocks him, like no, and the other cops are watching, like no, it's the janitor. And you go, and now you didn't have a lot of time, so I need either you can do this one of 2 ways. You can roll a d6. 1 or 2 equals deadly shit. 3 or 4 equals harmless air in the ass. 5 or 6 equals the weird leech concoction, or you can make an amazingly low luck roll. Either way.
Amazingly low luck roll.
Are you sure? That's really hard.
He's Alex Kinley, bitches. Fuck.
We did pause on that one roll.
Yeah, okay.
That's not
That's
bad.
pretty good. Yeah, that's -30, yeah?
Oh, more than that.
Fine. Right. And now that will cause the guy to make a con roll, but not immediately. So you're not going to know. You may have to follow along to see what happens, type thing. Meanwhile,
we're going to be beating him with fucking shoes, aren't we?
I'm sorry. Please don't shoot me.
One of the cops gives you a vicious kick, or tries to, as they pass. That's vicious enough. There you go. 2 real, 2 stun. A fucking vicious kick to the nuts as they pass. There you go. He goes, there you go.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Right. They're unfortunately for you, they're in a hurry. So they're going by they've got the prisoner, and over there down the corridor that you guys like a different corridor, you see some guys, and they're all wearing big crucifixes come in, and they're like, there he is, and the guy is on, it's like the guy being taken away, you guys, crazy guys. There's kind of a line thing going on. What do you guys wish to do?
Roll into a side room.
All right, give me a dodge roll to fling yourself or roll yourself, and you other two? Yep. Okay, yep. Dodge roll get you into the thing.
Yep. Dodge.
All right, you guys all fling yourself into the side room. And successfully as well. Very nice. And the guys attempt to Zerg rush the cops, but the floor is wet. So mopping the floor. They make a group fucking stay up roll. And fail. They're like sliding on the wet floor. One of them hits the bucket and knocks it over, more water, and they begin to pile up, and the cops are hurrying away the guy. And then you hear, there he is, and you recognize that voice. It's the big crazy gang leader guy. And so bullets begin flying, and the cops are hurrying away. What are you guys doing at this point?
Leaving out that door.
Okay. Unfortunately, you've got a bunch of crazy religious guys between you and your escape, although there is a window, but you're up on the 3rd floor. The religious guys are
closing the door, locking the door.
I'll give you a card for that. That's probably the most sensible thing you can do. Just close the door and lock it. There you go. And right, you hear a firefight outside.
Magic item goes bye-bye.
Okay, and it shows like some blood and water coming dramatically under the closed locked door. Mopping the floor, mopping the floor. Yep.
Pretty sure that's my ring. Fuck. I like that ring.
The crazy guy who's getting hauled away is going to make his big con roll to see if he can resist the excessively toxic shit that Yana has concocted and Matt has amazingly injected into his ass. He needs a 20 or less, but if he does it, if he gets a 2 or less, it makes him feel better. If he gets less than the 20, then, he's fine. If he gets over that, it's not good.
Yes.
All right. Yep. And yeah, you were wondering about that shit, weren't you? So if he had gotten a crit, I'd have nicknamed him Rasputin, and then suddenly hard to kill. So, right, they're hauling him away, and he's like, ugh. And meanwhile, the other guy's like, and you guys have no idea what's going on. But it sounds as though the violence is heightening outside the door. What do you do? Hospital is on lockdown. The hospital is on lockdown. Now, does anybody have police procedural skill? If not, everybody give me learning rolls.
Learning rolls. No.
No.
Ooh, Yana, you know that what happens in a situation like this is milk and cookie is given to each and every person in the hospital after a big slaying like this. It's a psychological comfort and reassurance.
I think we need to leave. We need to leave right now.
Milk and cookies.
Yes, those milk and cookies are going to come with ID checks.
Ooh. It's a card for Rob.
A side of jail time.
Unfortunately, the only way out right now is opening a window and a 3-story perilous climb down, which you might actually be able to get away. You're not quite in the horrible area, so people aren't generally wearing masks, although some are. But it is a 3-story climb, which you'll probably fail. You may as well just throw yourself out the window. And then you can try to get out. There's explosions that you're hearing outside occasionally, but that should be fine.
So literally,
can we tie the bed sheets into a rope?
There's not a lot of bed sheets in this room.
So basically outside, we've got shit to one side and shit to the other.
Mm.
You've got shit everywhere. It appears that this has been turned into some sort of war zone, and you guys are caught in the middle. But if you can survive getting out, you should have completed your mission.
Is there no like drain pipes close to the window?
That'd be a luck roll.
Well, the drain pipes are what, if there are, is going to be part of what your climbing roll down will be.
That's what I mean, to help us climb down.
Oh, no bonuses exist close by, but a basic climb roll will get you down. Climb it full.
There's nothing like a fire escape, fire ladders, any sort of...
Oh, of course not. Those were torn out years ago because crazy people kept using them to try to get in the hospital.
Still drugs.
Yana throws herself out the window. Is that 97? Oh, wait, no, you haven't rolled yet. Sorry. Go ahead and give me climb rolls at full to leave via the window. This is not Alex goes, I'm St. Patrick, bitches, and throws himself out the window. Ha ha! I can take 3d6 and like it.
I made it.
With a scream, you see the janitor fall by.
Can I negate falling damage with a card?
Okay. Nope.
That'll be a pause. God damn it.
I will pause as well.
I'm gonna watch Rob's pause go away. Oh man, Matt was going for fucking jarting himself into the ground and using his head as the fucking arrow thing. But he managed to pull out. How are you doing there, Rob? It just keeps showing like different forms of him falling. Like now I'm gonna fall like Superman.
I'm eating popcorn downstairs.
Right, he eventually manages to climb down. Are you out of pause yet?
Yes.
Nice. Sexy time. So, God, we need to find there is a reason for him to make another roll. So, you guys all pile into the van. The crazy lady who's not allowed to drive, the guy who refuses to drive, and the driver. And because of all the commotion and shit, everybody else is trying to leave now while the police are trying to lock it down and stuff like that. And plus, there's at least 2 to 3 other groups which are currently battling and stuff, making it a real good idea to leave right now. All I need to make it all work out is a simple driving roll at full. That's it. Just some fancy fucking... He immediately goes and takes the car and smashes it into the side of a police cruiser. The
reroll card. Does anyone have a reroll card?
No.
The cops believe that you guys must be the ones fucking stealing this dude.
I got in the gate.
And
I have 2 negates, and I can't do anything.
The cops are like, let's kill these fuckers.
Bulletproof.
Bulletproof might be a good thing to play now because the cops are going to pull out their guns and shoot the fuck out of you guys in the car. So bulletproof, if that helps the car, is perfect.
Well, we got it.
Can I just keep driving, or is the car wrecked?
No, the car's not totally wrecked yet. Of course not. It'll just drive a little slower. All right, and now we go into combat route. Well, no, I don't need to because the car's bulletproof. So, right, toss that. And give me a new driving roll as you go and scrape around. And the cops are blazing away, and you guys disappear in. And it shows like bullets ricocheting off of the fucking taillights. What's a bulletproof card do?
Just ignores all damage.
Perfect.
Code blue, quickly.
I take her code blue thing and just toss it out the goddamn window.
I'm giving her a card for that. That's fucking beautiful.
Ignores all vehicle damage this round. Play it at the beginning of the combat round.
Perfect. You couldn't have had a fucking better card. They were going to basically shoot the car out for me. No problem.
I've seen the gates.
So that's a successful mission, right?
Well, you're not sure exactly because there's all kinds of explosions and bad shit at the hospital. So I'm not sure how you would rate this particular mission or what you want to do next, etc. So let's start with the basics. You're driving a fucking plumbing van that's been crunched up, and it's a rental, and it's probably, I think it's in Alex's name though, so that's fine. Where would you like to drive to?
I'm going to leave it parked in front of a cyber cafe, and we're going to walk the fuck away.
Alex, is that okay? The rental car is in your ID.
I'm driving it back to the guy that we rented it from.
But there's demons living inside of this thing.
Well, I'm not driving it.
Aha! Now we're getting somewhere. He parks in front of a cyber cafe and is starting to get out.
No, you go. Take it back to where we rented it. I go to the dodgy guy. I go to the dodgy guy and I just throw 20 grand at his face. Yes,
I drive it back to the rental place.
No problem. The guy goes, "Thank you, sir. It's always a pleasure to see you." And the other guy, tell him I said,
he's your best customer.
He really is. He's putting my kids through college.
And we leave.
He goes, "I didn't know we had plumbing vans." And you guys leave. Where to?
We get
Place to hide out for a couple days until the news story about the poisoning clears.
Well, I was thinking this day and age is going to be pretty instant. That's what I was going to say. We want to check the news to see.
Yeah, watch the news.
Where? There's a. Go ahead, Yana.
Are we practically homeless because we are not using our apartment? Yeah.
To a hotel.
Where would you want to go rent a hotel room?
In Alex's name.
No.
Security deposit box.
We need to get another apartment. We just get another shitty apartment.
Well, I was going to say, since news is almost instant, there are demon boxes in places that serve spirituous libations.
Ah, what's the bar?
No problem. After going and killing somebody, they drag you to a bar. There's no sanity roll for possibly killing this guy because he's a really bad one. You actually may end up feeling as though you did society a favor, which make Yana a little less crazy, or not. So right, you guys. She
wanted to date him, not kill
him. Yeah, I'm conflicted.
Right, pick one person from your party. It's up to you guys who to be doing a luck roll because something bad could have happened that because there's a lot going on at the hospital. Right, no problem. The cops actually managed to get him out, but the guy died, and so neither of the other two groups that were there got him. Actually, the news tells you who it was. It was the guys that they call the Crazy Eights, which are the Void, and the followers of the Twilight, and they do make Twilight movie references, which will probably get the Twilight survivors mad. They were both going for the guy, but found each other first. And the news guy goes, "Does that mean that they found God?" And she's like, "Oh, Earl," and so they got into
the Twilight people are going to kill them anyway.
And so they ended up getting into a huge fucking scrap, and the guy died in police custody, according to the news. So that's what the news says. What do you guys do?
Right, we are going to go back to the Sin Sense place.
Why do I have a feeling I'm going into the Sin Sense place?
We're all going in this time.
Okay, good. Because
and we're going in hard.
Yeah.
No. No, whatever. Let's go. Wait. Since I'm the driver.
Dude, where's your car?
We've got to put on a tough front.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my rifle then.
No, we're not. I'm not saying we're gonna shoot the place up. No.
No, tough front. I want my rifle.
Yeah, I don't think taking a rifle in there is going to be a great idea.
How to make friends with gangbangers. I'll bring a rifle. Fuck you.
We'll get a taxi to the place, but we're going to go in. We're going to go in tough because they respect that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why they
we don't need to go in tough.
Yes, you do.
We can go in. We've accomplished the mission. He died. That was the mission they gave us.
Reputation.
You can stay in the car. I don't have a reputation to deal with. I can kowtow to them. Who cares?
We're good. We're all going.
Please don't go in split wigs.
It shows Alex go, "I'm so tough that you can fucking do what you want." The guy goes, "Well, if I shoot your man," and he's like, "No." Now it's like he can take it. He's tough.
One bullet's not enough. Do it again. Right. We go.
Do I have your permission to do the talking part at least? Because I have a rapport with them.
We call it. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Cool.
How do you want to get there?
Taxi.
Right. Mark off a total of 40 because you've taken a couple taxi rides here. So, right, you guys pull up outside of the SimSense place, and let me check. Roll for the gang, see how they did. Maybe. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuck!
It's not good. So, right.
Mr. Hager, please.
The lady goes, I'll be right back.
Thank you.
I hope he's alive still.
Shows her go into the back room and slit her wrist and sit down. I hope I die soon. Just gotta die before they come get me. Right. The guy comes out, Chris Egger. He's looking really shell-shocked, like some bad shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
And, let me make a roll for something else here. This is a role that you guys can influence if you have like cards or something like that or whatever.
Nope. You said mission complete. I was kind of hoping on mission. Fuck me.
So the guy comes out and he goes, yes.
Job's done.
All right. He says, where would you like the body delivered?
Body. To go.
Right.
Fuck.
She was going with the...
Of course she was, yeah. Great. Is some of you necromant by any chance?
Oh, what?
Nothing.
Well, that's too fucking late now. It's happened, isn't it? All that fucking nothing. Killed ourselves. All right.
It's at that point that the guy, as you're leaving, guessing you didn't need the body. No.
We should take the body.
Have her return to her father.
Done, he says. As you're leaving, your phone begins ringing.
Yeah. I was just about to call you.
Yes.
She died on the fucking raid that we were going on to get her out of their custody.
I look at it as a success. You guys showed you were able to kill with subtlety. You did everything I asked you to. Just because she's an idiot and got herself killed by going with the gang when they tried to make her not, doesn't mean that you guys are at fault. So, you have some credit. Not as much as if I'd gotten paid, but I know talent when I see it. What would you like?
Hold 2 seconds, please. Hey, boss.
He says, do you just want to hand the phone to your left?
Yeah. Talk into the demon box, please.
He looks at it, there's little talons that come out.
Can I grab the phone?
Yes, you can.
No.
All right, I want a grapple roll from Yana, and the phone is yours.
Give it to her.
God damn it.
Listen, she's the best person
Made
to talk
it.
to.
Yoink, she says.
Didn't you already burn your bridges with him?
Hi, hello.
Hello.
We need somebody who is really good with reprogramming clones.
Clones.
Yeah.
You can't program clones, hence you can't reprogram clones.
So, well, what do you do with clones then?
Well, you grow them in a vat normally.
And how do you like tell them what to do?
With clones? Clones are just people that don't have parents because they're the same could hold on. Take the phone, go back to the boneyard and ask the bartender for the thing. I'll call and let him know I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Okay, so one won't talk to him, one can't talk to him. Fuck, that's me again.
Wow.
I at least understand my spot in life. I take the phone back, close it, and then we go to the boneyard.
I think the Doc's been telling you porcupines.
Yeah.
Mark off another 20 cred, and somebody mark off 20 cred, and you're back at the boneyard. Would
But
you
that's
like to go to the boneyard?
No, in the taxi. I want to have a bit of a discussion here before
Me
we.
too.
It just shows the taxi driver, some young black guy, just trying to fucking get a better life for him and his family, and you guys in the back. He has no idea the horrors that he will be forced to live with.
We have credit with this gentleman. What do we want?
Oh, I thought we were doing all of this to help Mildred with a clone problem.
Actually, I wanted to.
That guy's like,
Yeah.
He just glances in the mirror, and you can just see him going, "Gotta keep driving. Gotta keep. Don't fucking listen to these people."
It is a good thing that clones can be programmed, because now we can just capture one and befriend it normal way.
It shows his fingers whiten slightly on the steering wheel. He just stares straight forward.
You want to do the same thing that I said we should do 2.5 weeks ago when we were at the apartment.
Yes.
Well, okay, it's not like it's for nothing. We've got credit with this guy. This guy can help us out. I'm thinking maybe we use it to do.
So congratulations, we're street samurai. Great.
It shows the guy beginning to. You see one rivulet of sweat go down the taxi driver's fucking forehead.
I suggest that we.
He drives a little faster.
I suggest we use we build up credit with this guy, and then have him help us with the coffin situation.
Yeah.
He's shaking slightly now.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be fine. You're even getting a tip.
Maybe.
The mass coffin situation.
More, you see perspiration beginning to bead, the hair on the back of his neck standing up.
You'll be fine. Just get us there in one piece.
Doctor, and subtly injecting someone with poison so they die of a heart attack. That was a tough thing to do.
It's just the guy beginning to shake slightly.
Alex, leave the poor taxi driver alone.
Well, I'm just saying that last mission was just terrifying. Being shot at from 7 different directions by police and.
One, it was only 2.
The guy makes a driving roll as he's being very distracted. He clips another car and just keeps driving.
Alex, shut up. Yana, don't threaten him. Taxi driver, just drive us there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Safely.
He says. He's freaking out. He is losing his shit right now.
Tell you what, just park the taxi.
He pulls over immediately. There you are, sir.
On the ground. On the ground.
It's a ground to cab. Alex won't get into flyers.
I make sure everybody else gets out. I hand him an extra 100.
Oh, thank you, sir. Have a good day, sir.
Yeah. I get out of the cab.
Give me a jump roll as the guy fucking floors it when you're not completely out. He is fucking terrified, apparently. Or he's trying to kill you. Again. Jump roll.
You get a check and jump.
Did you make it?
If I make it.
You're not going to make it.
No.
Right. You take 2 real, 2 stun. The guy he's driving he clips another car as he goes.
Jackass!
The door slammed shut as he clipped the other car. And he makes his desperate break for freedom. You guys now need a new taxi. You are about halfway there. Or you can fucking walk.
God damn, I left my C4 in the back.
I take out my first aid kit and start applying first aid.
Sure, go for it. Give me a fucking roll. I can't wait to see what happens. Ah, god damn it. I was really hoping for a fumble, and then you got to amputate the foot, and everybody calls you fucking hop along. So anyway, right.
D4?
I believe it's D3 for a successful first aid. Great. You turn 3 real into stun. So after a good night's sleep, then you'll be honky dory. For right now, you're still 1 beat up turd.
For the record, I don't look good at this point because I've been kicked by a cop before I fell out of a taxi.
What a day, huh? What a day.
Would you like a new taxi?
No, we'll walk.
All right. Give me then. Since you're the one choosing to walk, I just want one little luck roll, just to make sure nothing bad happens between
taxi.
Right. You're now in a new cab. I'm just gonna sit here quiet. Oh, go ahead.
About the murder.
Just take us there. Everybody shut up.
What murder? Says the cab driver.
Moving on. Driving us to the bar.
No problem. I'm just gonna sit here quietly to see if anybody else wants to mention anything during the cab